Hey, Craven Comics here with another pickup video for New Comic Book Day. Today is June 15th, 2022. Let's get to it. So first off, I picked up Immortal Red Sonja issue number 3. Been trying to follow this series. I'm a big Red Sonja fan, but I don't know, I haven't been crazy about the interior artwork. Of course, I wasn't crazy about the interior artwork on the previous series, the Invincible Red Sonja, either. I actually dropped that one because of the interior artwork. It was so bad. But I mean, they're killing it with some of these covers. A lot of the covers are really great. I'm going to keep going with this one for a little while, see how it goes. Also from today, I picked up Bunny Mask, The Hollow Inside, issue number 2. Interesting story. Again, artwork on the inside is interesting. It's good in some spots, and in other spots it's, I don't know, it's just, I guess, it's a unique style, I guess. But anyway, this story just gets weirder and weirder, so we'll see where this one goes. I also got Wolverine issue number 22 from the ongoing series. I picked up the last couple of issues, so I grabbed this one. It's more Deadpool and kind of, you know, whatever. But it's Wolverine. They're kind of chasing around some little bobblehead robot killing machine. Almost looks like a Scotty Young thing. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's weird, but anyway, moving on. I also got King Spawn, put that one there, King Spawn number 11. I know I said I was going to drop King Spawn after issue 10, but this is supposed to be a really good story, and it's supposed to kind of lead up to some other stuff. So also really cool cover art. I figured one more issue, maybe another one, we'll see. We'll see. Going back with Radiant Black, this one just came out, issue number 15. I've almost got a complete run on this right now. From Blaze Comics, The Sumerian, Hour of the Dragon. This is issue number 4. I have 1 and 2. I think I missed issue 3 somewhere along the line, but pretty much an uncensored telling of Conan for the most part. Really cool stuff. Cool artwork in this one. And then this one actually came out maybe a week or two ago, but I picked it up today, so I'm including it with today's stuff. Crimson Reign, Darth Vader from Star Wars, issue number 23. Features an appearance from an adult version of some of his friends from The Phantom Menace, the Kidster, and I forget the other one. They're adults in this one. And then I believe the chick on the cover is supposed to be one of Padme's handmaidens from episode 1 as well. So I picked it up to see what it was all about. That's a title that I haven't really been following, but it's Darth Vader, it's Star Wars. It's supposed to be pretty decent. So, and then continuing with the Jurassic League issue number 2, it's dinosaurs, but they're superheroes. It's crazy, it's fun, it's what a comic should be. It's because it's fun. Check it out. Alright, so that's all of the new ones for today, but now I'm going to go through some of the back issues that I pulled from my LCS. I always like to go through the back issues and try to pick up a few things that I'm missing, fill in some gaps here and there. Somebody said I don't have a lot of DC love, and it's true, I don't. I just, it's not that I don't like DC, I just don't collect a lot of DC. I've got maybe one short box full of DC, and that's about it. So there's Jurassic League, there's a DC, and here's some more DC for you DC lovers out there. Blue Beetle. I do have one of these later issues from when I was a kid, but I know they're making a movie. I believe it's a movie or maybe a TV series, whatever it is. They're making a live-action Blue Beetle. There's some behind-the-scenes shots that came out pretty recently. I decided to go through. This is from the, I think, 1986 run, I believe. I picked up issue 4. I picked up issue 5. And I picked up issue 6. They did not have the first 3, 1, 2, or 3, so I'll be on the lookout for those. Just to pick them up, just because. And then continuing with DC, picked up Booster Gold. Again, I have a book with Booster Gold in him, again from when I was a kid. This one kind of caught my eye. It's issue number 16. I like that negative space use that they used with the blue. It was a really cool cover. I also grabbed issue 23. This is featuring Superman and apparently 2 Booster Golds, which, interestingly enough, the book that I have, with Booster Gold in it is Superman fighting Booster Gold. He ends up being like a clone of Booster Gold, or at least an imposter of Booster Gold, because there's two of them in that one. So I'm wondering if this book is tied to that one. I haven't flipped through and read it yet. And then I picked up Cyberforce #1. Now this is from Volume 2 of Cyberforce, which the Volume 1 was a 4-issue limited series, and then Volume 2 kicks off their ongoing series. So I have like issues 2 through 10 for the ongoing series of Volume 2. Was missing issue 1, so now I've got that one. And then I'm going to show you this one also. This is from actually another video. I bought this one, Cyberforce #8. This is from the aforementioned Volume 2 ongoing series, and I showed you this in a previous video, but the reason I'm showing you this comic here today is because today I picked up the matching Spawn issue number 25, which features the same cover that was swiped by, the original cover. So what happened here is you have Mark Silvestri, who was doing Cyberforce, and Todd McFarlane, who was doing Spawn, and for these issues they each swapped books for one issue. So Silvestri is doing the cover art and the interior art on Spawn 25, while Todd McFarlane does the cover art and the interior art on Cyberforce #8. And McFarlane's cover on Cyberforce is a swipe of Silvestri's Spawn cover. So just kind of a cool thing to have, and I decided to get both of those. Alright, moving on, just a few more back issues to go through. I went through Web of Spider-Man. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and it just occurs to me actually that I haven't shown you guys my Spider-Man collection yet, so I'm going to have to do a video on that pretty soon. But I have quite a bit of Web of Spider-Man. I decided to get a few more to try and fill in some gaps. This was issue 9. This was issue 62, which again features cool negative space art on that. And then issue number 64. Looks like someone had gone through and wiped out a lot of the Web of before I got there. I was going through, they didn't have much. I got pretty much all that was left. Issue number 68 as well, featuring Tombstone, and that was pretty much all they had for Web of. Unfortunately, I do have a lot more gaps that I do need to fill in, but I'm going to get around to that Spider-Man video pretty soon. Alright, another 80s nostalgia. That was a toy line that got launched with, along with the Marvel Comics. This is Crystar, the Saga of Crystar, the Crystal Warrior, issue number 1. I do have one of the other issues in my collection. I haven't seen issue number 1 before though, so I picked it up. I didn't notice when I got it, but once I got home with it, I realized that this line right down the middle, if you can see it, it's actually cut. There's actually a slice straight through the comic right there. So unfortunately the cover is damaged, but I only paid maybe $2-3 for this one. So all these back issues that I got were $5 and under, with the exception of the Spawn. I think with the Spawn was like $7, and then some of these were only $2 or $3. Alright, almost done here. I do have one big one I'm going to show you here in just a minute, but first of all, in another video, if you go back to my Wolverine video, you'll see that I have a series of Marvel Comics Presents with Wolverine featuring Typhoid Mary. I was missing 2 issues from that storyline. I did find issue number 109, which is one of the ones I was missing. And then I actually left this one in the original packaging. This is issue 110 with, you can see the price on there, $2.99 on that one. And this continues the Typhoid Mary story, but these Marvel Comics Presents were a collection of short stories. There's usually 3 or 4 different short stories in there, and what they were doing in these issues were they were actually putting 2 covers on them. So you flip it over and there's a different cover on the back side, which kind of makes things a little confusing, because if I was looking for 110, I didn't know, if I would have seen this one, I wouldn't have known that Typhoid Mary was even in this one. Let me pull it open for you and I will show you what I'm talking about. So this is the cover that you saw, but then you flip it over and turn it upside down, and there's the other cover. So there is 110, the last of the Typhoid Mary Wolverine storyline that I was missing. So now I've got that complete storyline completed. And then for the final one, the big one that I got today in the back issues, I went ahead and picked up a Wolverine issue number 2 from the limited series, Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. Awesome, awesome cover there. This is a newsstand edition. Not a high grade, but probably a mid grade or so. But the cover looks great. This features the first appearance of Yukio, or the first full appearance of Yukio, and it's just a great book to have in your collection, especially for Wolverine fans. So I'm looking to get the last 2 to complete the miniseries and have 1 through 4. Alright, well that should do it for today. Be on the lookout for another video. I'll probably have a few books coming in from eBay, so I'll probably do an eBay haul video once I get those in. And again, like I said, I realized that I haven't shown y'all my Spider-Man collection. Next to Wolverine, Spider-Man is my second favorite comic book superhero. So I read a lot of Spider-Man as a kid. I've got a pretty good selection of them. I might even have more Spider-Man books than I have Wolverine books. So that's saying something. But anyway, keep an eye out for that one, and hopefully I'll get that one out pretty soon, as well as some more videos for y'all. Remember to collect what you love. Catch you later.